one technique that I really love, especially for flowers or really any decoration, is variegated color. It creates a really pretty, interesting marble effect that's perfect for piping flowers, especially hydrangeas. I have 3 bowls of icing already prepared, 3 different shades of purple, which is going to make this really pretty. I'm using a 16-inch decorator bag that's already prepared with a 1B tip. Okay. I'm going to be using a straight spatula, and this is going to be really great because I'm going to be randomly putting dollops of icing all around the side of the bag, and this is going to give me some really great control to do that. So I'm going to start out with, I think this dark purple, just a little bit, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom of the bag, and I'm going to swipe some color. I need to clean off my spatula between each application of color, because it's going to be important that these colors don't blend too much or smear together too much, even though it's not a really big deal if they do a little. But I want to make sure that I have all 3 colors at the bottom of the bag, because if you have just like one color, that's going to be the primary color that pipes out. And our goal here is to have a really pretty marbled effect with all 3 colors. I'm using about a tablespoon or half a tablespoon at a time. And again, I'm working up the side of the bag, just randomly putting the colors in. I'm going to start adding a little bit larger dollops, but just make sure that it's not too much or it'll dominate the color as it starts piping through the bag. And if you keep them around the side of the bag, once we squeeze the bag and start piping it through, they're going to just kind of mix and create that marbled look anyway. So this should be enough icing, and I'm going to go ahead and fold back my cup and just squeeze it down. And you can see how pretty that is. It's got a definite marble effect to it. Twist the back of my bag, and I'm going to go ahead and just test this out and make sure that I'm going to get a really pretty marbled effect that I'm looking for. Pipe a little bit through to get it going. Okay. So you can see how as I start to pipe the icing through, the marbling effect really starts to work itself through. As you pipe, you're going to get different variations of the color because the icing is just in there randomly. So now I'm going to pipe a cupcake swirl on top of one of my cupcakes. There's really some pretty marbled effect in this cupcake swirl. There's lots of depth and variation of color. I want to show you how to do another technique, and this is going to be basically a star drop flower, and it's going to create a really pretty floral bouquet effect on the top of the cupcake. And that is variegated color. You can see it creates a really pretty marbled effect. You can actually create a really pretty hydrangea look by switching out the colors, maybe going with some lighter pinks and whites. You could also use this for any kinds of flowers where you're looking to have that creative, realistic color effect.